Massive thanks to the mad lads and ladies supporting the channel. The doggos say thanks. Hey everyone, it's time for some more Monster Hunter, and today I have realized I was wrong about two things. Firstly, the Rathian wasn't the last thing I needed to do. I need to deliver 3 Wyvern eggs for this quest. The second thing is that the 5-star quests are not the end of it, I think. I could be wrong, but there might be some 6-star quests. At the very least, I forgot about Monobolus, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to run through delivering these 3 Wyvern eggs today after I empty my pouch. Never change, Mr. Ibo-san. And after I deliver these eggs, I don't know. I'll probably try to take care of Rathian and hopefully even Monobolus over the weekend, but we will certainly have to see. Either way, I know that I don't have too much to worry about in terms of getting this done, because it is still low rank. All I really have to worry about is grabbing an egg, running out, taking out the Velocipray, and then trying to come back and get all that dealt with. Now, I am pretty short on time. I might not be able to do a Yap video today, but we'll certainly have to see. I have an interesting topic that I personally want to talk about, but either way, it's something that'll have to wait until tomorrow if it does come to that. But yeah, that said, 3 Wyvern eggs. As far as I know, there shouldn't be too much different. There's not really going to be many Velocipray on the way there, and if there are any in this area, they're most likely going to respawn. Now, if they don't respawn, that'll be a huge boon, but if they do respawn, I mean, yeah, it's pretty expected. So, I'm going to go ahead and beat these guys up. Now, even if the Velocipray don't respawn, those Vespoid are definitely respawning, and they are going to be a problem. But yeah, either way, I know that it could be a similar situation to the Melinks in that one mission. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the swamp one with the crystals, where there's only like 9 of them and you could actually take them out. But I'm not entirely sure if I can take these guys all out. If I can, that'll definitely help, but if I can't, then yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it's looking like the Velocipray infinitely respawn here, so most likely what I'm going to have to do is go around the long way. So my guess is there aren't going to be any over here. Yeah, just happen off. And there'll be a Velocipray whenever I come back. So I'm going to quickly run over to the nest. And whenever I run over to the next, I'm going to grab the egg and then sprint it back out here and then probably deliberately drop it. Yeah, and also there's a Rathalos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this power juice right here. The Rathalos is definitely going to see me. I'm just going to go ahead and sprint around him because I can kick his butt if I wanted to. Even if it would be a bit of a struggle, but oh, actually, I forgot, you can't dodge your worth in this game, I think. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait a sec. Oh, I'm not actually sure what he's doing. He might be... Oh! Talons. Okay, cool, fair enough. Yeah. Since he decided to do that, I'm going to go ahead and throw a paintball on him. Yeah, hopefully that'll take care of, you know, trying to figure out exactly where he is. Let's see if I can quickly do that. It's looking like I can't get a paintball on him, so I'm going to have to let him charge over here. But, since he does want to fly over there, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what he's done. Yeah, I'm just going to take my time to beat this Vespoid real quick, but I really do want to paintball this Rathalos, so I know exactly where he is at all times. Although I will say, poison in this game is no joke. Dear God, look at that damage. That is definitely no joke. Rathalos, though, not exactly sure what his plan is, but he is doing the world tour, so yeah, there we go. Now he's going to dive down. So I'll just go ahead and wait for him to take care of that and then fly back up here. As soon as I can get a paintball on him, that'll pretty much be my problem resolved. But yeah, that claw attack, that definitely got me out of the blue. I was not expecting that at all. Since Rathalos does want to waste my time, though, I'm just going to take the time to gather some herbs, because I'm sure he won't like that at all. Might as well get some free healing while I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Rathalos kind of upset me just a little bit there. I really don't want to deal with him, but yeah, thankfully he actually flew off, so I don't know, kind of like a Parisian, he just kind of crapped everywhere and then decided to leave, but I got the paintball off, that's really all I wanted to do. So I'm gonna use a couple of herbs real quick, and then after that, I'm gonna grab the egg and skedaddle on out of here. I was thinking about how to do it. I think I'm going to chance the Velocipray. Now, I don't hear the Vespoid come back, so I guess that one doesn't respawn, but maybe it also doesn't respawn because I got the egg as well, and it just kind of despawns whenever I do. So I know I'm going to be greeted with a Velocipray to the face, and yeah, if I get hit, then I'll just call the Velocipray on the way back, and if I don't get hit, then I should be pretty okay. But 3 eggs in 30 minutes, That could be a little bit rough doing it solo, but it is still low rank, so at the very least I can quickly kill a Velocipray, and I'll just see what I can do. With them jumping at me, that could be a little bit problematic, and I probably should have got a full stack of Power Juice, because I think I have 4, instead of, you know, just the one that I got now, but I'm just going to have to try to tough it out. I also got to try to conserve my stamina a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's actually not good at all. Because if I don't conserve my stamina, this part here, this is going to be the tough part here. Because, wow, looks like there's only a... No, there's all of them are still here. They're just, like, at their spawn points. So, obviously, these Velocipray, that one specifically, bit of a problem. They like to adjust with you and suddenly get very good at tracking you when you got the egg. But then whenever you're just, like, trying to actually fight them, that's whenever they decide to jump around everywhere like they're maniacs. So, obviously, it's a little easier to predict what they're going to do here. It's a little easier to outmaneuver them because, like, you can kind of try to lead them on. But at the same time, it's also harder because they actually make a conscious effort to track you, it seems. Whereas if you're fighting them normally, they just kind of jump around all over the place. At least, in my opinion, that's what it feels like. Oh, yeah, that's not good at all. Yeah, we've got a few more Velocipray here. So, obviously, this is going to be a bit of a problem. But as long as I don't get jumped on in the last couple of seconds right by the camp, I shouldn't have anything to worry about. Although this is definitely a little bit stressful, just a little bit. I do want to try I was trying to lead them along this cliff edge, but there isn't really much I can do there. Also, we do got this one Velocipray here. My goodness gracious, alive money. I am almost there. But, yeah, when it comes to the Power Juice, I'm going to be using it exclusively for the last egg, because I don't want to pop it in the middle of the quest and then drop an egg, and then, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it'd be a bit wasteful since I only have 1 Power Juice. I should have brought 3. Obviously, having 3 Power Juice and using 1 for each egg would be the best way to go, but it's a little bit too late for that. So, I already got 1 egg here. That's good. Definitely good to know. I'll just kill the Velocipray on the way back, and hopefully I don't have to worry about them respawning. Alright, here's egg number 2. Honestly, I'm having a little bit of fun fighting these Velocipray, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, it's like I'm kind of in the zone now. Because, yeah, I actually got one of them while they were in the air. Like, I know a lot of people, whenever they do the whole cutting the Velocipray in half thing, it's usually just completely on accident. Like, they have no idea what they're doing, and they accidentally, like, you know, it's usually with the Greatsword as well. They cut the Velocipray right as it jumps at them and cut it in half out of the air. I literally timed it with the intention of doing that. I think that's the first time I've ever, like, you know, cut a Velocipray in half on purpose, where it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna catch you in the air and see if I can do that. And I did it, and it was fun. So yeah, getting good at Monster Hunter, that is happening with me, for the small monsters at least, it seems. And also, apparently for the egg quest, as stressful as that last run was, it went almost flawlessly. At least in terms of, like, skirting around Velocipray. I almost got hit a couple of times, and then there was that second there where I didn't quite get around the ledge enough to go up it, and I just kind of, like, dropped down the edge a little bit, but either way, it still did pretty good, I think. Oh, man, I'm actually lagging just a little bit. Frame rate's kind of crapping stuff. Okay, now it's sorting itself out. So, I will say that these glasses I mostly got them to... Oh, well, I mean, one is a triple monitor setup for whenever I actually, you know, do the whole van life thing. But the other reason I actually got these glasses is because since the screens are so small in the eyepieces, I'm hoping it'll actually save on the battery life. And the problem with that is that I think just because of the software side of things, they are a little bit finicky, where sometimes I'll just drop frames because of, I don't know, maybe the cord of the connection or something like that. But I'll see what I can do to work around that. They are primarily meant for Mac devices, which I'm not going to lie, I didn't know whenever I bought them, but at the same time, they do work pretty well for the most part, and also, when it comes to watching videos on the mobile device, with like the little mobile device I got, the Beam 2 Pro or whatever, it works really well, so I don't know, we'll have to see. At the very least, for emulation, this thing is going to be perfect. It's going to be amazing. And then for the higher quality games, I can actually play, like Monster Hunter Wilds, for example. I know that in the settings, you can actually force an ultra-wide aspect ratio. And yeah, I'm actually probably going to do that, because I tried it and it was really cool. Like, don't get me wrong, the screen was obviously shorter, like normal. But it was pretty much covered the entirety of my vision left to right, and I could see it really clearly. It was like, it was kind of like being sat back from a giant ultra-wide monitor. Because in terms of clarity, I'm over here doing a review on these things. Either way, yeah, glasses is pretty good for this. Causes some stutters. That might have been what was going on yesterday. I probably should have unplugged the glasses or something, but I also figured out how to, I guess, refresh your graphics card or your graphics drivers if you are having some sort of visual issues. You can press Control-Shift-Windows-B, and then if you're on a Windows 11 PC, it'll go beep, and then it'll, like, refresh your graphics drivers. So yeah, for anybody who might be getting some artifacting or just small little issues with a graphics driver or whatever, yeah, try that. Might actually help. Only the best tips and tricks here on the great Monster Hunter playthrough of all time. Alright, here is egg number 3. Oh, but I do hear Rathalos. That's actually really not good. Thankfully, I have unlimited stamina, so excuse me while I sprint out of here, while hopefully not getting hit by Rathalos, because yeah, very not good. There he is. Yep, he's swooping in right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and skedaddle my way out of here. I know there's a couple of people that mentioned, taking the time to grind these out. Don't get me wrong, I can do it on a weekend, but I know something I have complained about a lot recently is just having a lack of time, because I do try to juggle doing everything I need to do with also getting enough rest and sleep. The simple fact of the matter is that in order to add anything at all to my current schedule, like, basically what I do is I get up around 9 a.m., and then I take care of my dogs, I eat, I take care of, chores, and get all my bills paid and morning stuff done. Then after that, I make these videos and then edit them and, post them. Then after that, I go to work, because I can never, usually by the time I go to work, that's, right when the videos are done and I'm posting them. Then after that, I work all day, and then I get home around 12:30 in the morning. And then after that, I go to the gym until 3 in the morning. And then hopefully I'm in bed by 3 or 3 a.m. And then I get up at 9 a.m. and do it all on repeat. So in order to squeeze anything into my schedule, like grinding out the power juices, I literally have to give up sleep. And some nights I don't get to bed until like 3:30 in the morning, so I get like 5 hours of sleep, 5.5 hours of sleep at best. So yeah, that's why I struggle with time so much. It's just because I really don't have the time to do much. However, I will say that I am going to be playing Monster Hunter I next. So for those of you who made it this far, thank you. Welcome back, all the good stuff. Good to see y'all here. Congratulations, y'all now know I'm playing Monster Hunter I next. Because, yeah, like I said, I want to go to Monster Hunter G until I actually get to where I can get everything sorted out. I might have everything sorted out. We'll certainly have to see. It could be as late as September, though, before I actually move, is the downside. But I'll have, 6 months of rent sorted out, and then I can, make the best quality content for y'all I possibly can. I don't know, just do a lot of stuff in general. Alright, I think I'm going to call it right here. Thank everybody so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like on it. Comment down below on if you're ready for me to get through Monster Hunter 1 already. And subscribe if you want to see more content like this. If you want to join a community of other people who play Monster Hunter as well, check my Discord, linked in Patreon, linked in the description below. And if you want to support the future of the channel, check out my Patreon, linked in the description below, or become a member here on YouTube. You can do so for only $1 a month. Yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye now.